Welcome to Project Toons. In this video I've made a compilation of some of my favourite Simpsons shorts so you can watch them back to back. Shorts such as 5 times the Simpsons broke the fourth wall, 5 times the Simpsons went to space and many more. I hope you enjoy. 4 times the Simpsons were good at sports. In season 18 episode 17, the Simpsons get into football and show a surprising amount of techers. Even Brazilian footballing legend Ronaldo is impressed.
Ha 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 ha! I have taught you well. Too well.
In season 3 episode 17, Homer becomes the star of the power plant softball team, and with some help from his homemade bat, he becomes known as Home Run Homer. In season 2 episode 6, with some help from Lisa, Bart gets good at miniature golf, and when he faces Todd Flanders in a competition, Homer and Ned place a wager. And in season 8 episode 3, with help from Moe, Homer works his way up the amateur boxing ranks and eventually earns himself a world heavyweight title shot against Dredrick Tatum, Springfield's answer to Mike Tyson.
But you gotta visualize how you're gonna win.
Gotcha.
A congenital heart defect has apparently felled Tatum moments before he could step into the ring.
5 times the Simpsons went to space. In season 8 episode 1, Homer Simpson gets abducted by aliens.
Don't eat me! I have a wife and kids! Eat them!
And those aliens should have recognised Homer from season 2 episode 3 when the entire Simpson family is abducted. In season 5 episode 15, Homer Simpson of all people is chosen by NASA to go into space. In season 20 episode 10's couch gag, the Simpsons' couch is on the run, so the family have to track it down and eventually end up in space before bringing it home. And in season 11 episode 4, the Y2K bug has put an end to life on Earth, so humankind is fleeing the planet in spaceships. Marge and Lisa escape, but Bart and Homer end up on the wrong spacecraft full of not-so-great celebrities heading for the sun.
No, Rosie O'Donnell!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll be dead in 5 minutes.
Not fast enough!
5 times the Simpsons reference South Park. In season 14 episode 21, Bart and Milhouse are watching South Park, and Milhouse has an issue with the kids on the show being voiced by adults. People in glass houses, Milhouse.
Cartoon violence! Cartoon violence!
In season 26 episode 4, the Simpsons are visited by many alternate versions of themselves, including a South Park version with Bart as Stan, Lisa as Kyle, and Maggie as Ike. In season 28 episode 15's couch gag, the Simpsons sailboat painting is missing, so Homer visits other shows to track it down, including South Park.
Did you steal my painting?
In season 34 episode 6, when the Simpsons escape from Simpsons World, they end up at Bob's Burgers. And when the camera zooms out, we see a number of different worlds, including a South Park world. And in season 21 episode 8, Bart and pals are dressed up as South Park characters.
Oh my god, I Kenny!
Ralph!
No, I Kenny yesterday.
5 times the Simpsons reference rival animated shows. There's a SpongeBob reference when Lisa prays for her life.
What are you doing in there?
Praying to Buddha, Jesus, SpongeBob. There's no time to be picky.
Perhaps we should help.
Skriller.
In season 14 episode 1, the Simpsons reference Family Guy. When Homer clones himself too many times, one of the clones is Peter Griffin, a jab at Family Guy that their protagonist is nothing more than a clone of Homer Simpson. In season 17 episode 8, the Simpsons reference Family Guy's second show American Dad. When browsing through a criminal's book, we see Peter Griffin under the crime of plagiarism, and Stan Smith under plagiarism of plagiarism. There's a Bob's Burgers inspired couch gag in season 30 episode 3, and the Simpsons reference their second show Futurama in season 16 episode 15.
All right, you guys are my new best friends.
You wish, loser!
5 times the Simpsons broke the fourth wall. In season 31 episode 15, Lisa is the only one to turn up for the couch gag, and she speaks directly to the audience.
Am I the only one who remembered daylight savings time?
In season 5 episode 21, when the Simpson family sing the Armour Hot Dogs song, Homer holds up a sign encouraging the audience to buy Armour hot dogs. In season 9 episode 15, when Bart and Lisa complain their new dress shoes are too big, Marge tells them they're way overdue for a growth spurt, a wink to the audience about the Simpson kids never aging. In season 29, episode 17, when Lisa is busy at school, Bart isn't happy that the Simpson family are doing the couch gag without her.
We can't do the couch gag. When is Lisa gonna get here?
And in season 24, episode 1, the entire Simpson family break the fourth wall to ask the audience for their ideas on couch gags.
But we're here to ask if you have an idea for a couch gag.
The best submission will be animated and appear on the show.
Planet of the Apes references in The Simpsons. When Homer realizes the Planet of the Apes was Earth all along in season 5,
It was Earth all along.
his body language is modelled on Charlton Heston's exact body language during the famous twist ending. There's a parody in season 6 of the scene where the apes brutally capture a group of humans and the parents in Springfield round up their kids in exactly the same way for church. In season 7, Troy McClure stars in a Planet of the Apes musical and a number of the backdrops are inspired by the movie. In season 9, Homer daydreams he's been taken prisoner on the planet of the donuts and is charged with eating half the population, and there are many similarities between this scene and the movie. In season 5's episode Rosebud, we flash forward to the year 1 million AD where humans have been enslaved by apes. In season 11, when Bart's horse uses a whip to win his race, the commentator says,
"A horse is abusing a jockey. Might this be the start of a terrifying Planet of the Horses? In this announcer's opinion, almost certainly yes. And away I go."
Also in season 11, Mo overhears a director for a soap opera he auditioned for say this.
I wanted Marianne on Gilligan's Island ugly, not Cornelius on the Planet of the Apes ugly.
In the episode Simpsons Safari, the Simpsons discover that Joan Bushwell, who's based on Jane Goodall's serious research into monkeys, is just pictures of monkeys from famous movies, including Planet of the Apes. And finally, in season 6, Bart watches an episode of Itchy and Scratchy called Planet of the Aches. The Simpson writers frequently reference their second show Futurama in the form of hidden Easter eggs.
All right, you guys are my new best friends. You wish, loser.
When Marge visits a bookstore, we briefly see a Futurama poster in a blink and you'll miss it Easter egg. When the Simpsons visit the Baimon Sci-Fi Con, Lisa bumps into some of her school friends and one of them is wearing a Futurama t-shirt. During a Fox telethon, Bender of all robots is taking donations. In season 12 episode 9's couch gag, the Simpsons enter through tubes just like Futurama and we briefly see the show's protagonist Philip J. Fry. In season 24 episode 6, Springfield is completely inundated with advertisements and one of them is for a product that's very popular in Futurama. But if you knew how they made it, you'd never drink it. And Slurm again appears in season 26 episode 22's Rick and Morty inspired couch gag, which is hands down my favourite of any Simpsons episode. 5 more times the Simpsons broke the fourth wall. In season 3 episode 9, when Homer's fatherhood book written by Bill Cosby works, he says,
Thank you, Bill Cosby. You saved the Simpsons.
a joke based on the fact that the Cosby Show aired at the same time as The Simpsons, making them direct competitors. In season 4 episode 9, when the Simpson family create a commercial to advertise Homer's snowplow business, Homer says, well, it may be on a lousy channel, but The Simpsons are on TV, acknowledging that The Simpsons is a TV show and also a jab at the Fox network. In season 3 episode 7, once again Marge introduces the Halloween special with a warning that no one paid attention to.
If you didn't listen to me last time, you're not going to now.
In season 5 episode 8, when Lisa tells Bart cartoons don't have to be realistic, a second Homer walks past. And in season 1 episode 5, Bart talks to the audience about war.
There are no good wars, with the following exceptions: the American Revolution, World War II, and the Star Wars trilogy.
A few times The Simpsons reference the movie Jaws. The first full-on parody of Jaws comes in season 2 episode 16, featuring a shot from Santa's Little Helper's point of view. The scene has a sound-alike of the classic Dum Dum score. And the scene also has a very similar feel to that of the movie. Another feature taken from Jaws that became regularly used in The Simpsons was the so-called dolly zoom, aka contra zoom. While Hitchcock claims to have invented the dolly zoom, it was Steven Spielberg who used it and put an actor's face in the middle of the frame. And The Simpsons have used it multiple times, and it became their go-to move for any shock horror moment. A famous scene from the movie Jaws is the character Quint's introduction, with him getting the crowd's attention by scratching his nails on a chalkboard. And The Simpsons parody this scene in Homer Goes to College and The Joy of Sect. In the classic episode Itchy and Scratchy Land, Bart and Homer both try to replicate the shark fin prank from the movie.
Shark boy!
In Season 12's Treehouse of Horrors episode, when Lenny is attacked by dolphins, the scene has a very similar feel to the opening sequence of Jaws. And finally, when Marge and Homer visit the sea captain's houseboat in Season 4, a shark jumps out of the water and briefly poses like the shark on the movie poster for Jaws. And this scene also has similarities with the scene from the movie where Brody is throwing chum off the boat. 5 times The Simpsons broke the fourth wall. In Season 26, Episode 22, at the end of the Rick and Morty couch gag, Bart breaks the fourth wall to demand no more guest animators.
No more guest animators, man.
In Season 2, Episode 3, in the introduction to the first ever Treehouse of Horrors episode, Marge talks to the audience to warn them the show is really scary.
Tuck them into bed early tonight instead of writing us angry letters tomorrow.
In Season 25, Episode 11, when Lenny finds out Homer's name is Simpson with an O, not A, Homer asks if Lenny's ever looked up at the sky. In Season 6, Episode 25, at the end of Who Shot Mr. Bones Part 1, everyone in Springfield is a suspect.
I couldn't possibly solve this mystery. Can you?
And in The Simpsons movie, when Homer's at the cinema, he stands up and says he can't believe people are paying for something they get at home for free. And everyone there's a sucker.
Especially you!
Let's take a look at a number of times The Simpsons reference James Bond, specifically the movie Goldfinger. In Season 3, Homer saves Springfield from a nuclear disaster using the tried and trusted eeny meeny miny mo method. Homer does this with 007 left on the clock, just like in Goldfinger. In Who Shot Mr. Burns Part 1, when Burns explains his sunblocking plan to Smithers, he twiddles a few knobs and reveals a model Springfield under the floor, just like Ulrich Goldfinger. Goldfinger's famous laser scene is recreated multiple times in The Simpsons, including Bart's tattoo removal in Season 1. A similar laser occurs in an Itchy and Scratchy episode in Season 5. And finally, in Season 8, Homer's new boss Hank Scorpio uses a laser to deal with James Bont, who's an original creation, much like Ricky Rouse or Monald Muck. We end our Simpsons Goldfinger references naturally with the end credits of a McBain movie from Season 2, and these end credits have a very similar feel to that of Goldfinger. 5 more times The Simpsons broke the fourth wall. In Season 4, Episode 5, it's Homer's turn to introduce the Halloween special.
I've been asked to tell you that the following show is very scary.
In Season 5, Episode 14, when Lisa's outraged by the new talking Malibu Stacy doll, she visits the creator and tells her that she would be mortified if someone made a lousy product with the Simpson name on it, poking fun at the extensive merchandising of The Simpsons during early seasons. In Season 7, Episode 5, when Lisa says some episodes of Itchy and Scratchy send the message that violence against animals is okay, Bart tells her cartoons don't have messages.
They're just a bunch of hilarious stuff, you know, like people getting hurt and stuff like that.
In Season 5, Episode 19, during the couch gag, Homer notices the Fox logo on the side of the screen, rips it off and the Simpsons attack it. And in Season 7, Episode 6, while in the third dimension, Homer says that he feels like he's wasting a fortune just standing there, a comment on how much the episode cost to animate. In this video we're going to take a look at a number of times The Simpsons reference Godzilla. In Season 7's Treehouse of Horrors episode, a Lard Lad statue comes to life and he sounds much like Godzilla. This scene from Season 4 has a very similar feel to the Japanese movie, with a panicked crowd looking up in horror at their impending doom. The Simpsons experience some moderate Godzilla-related turbulence in the episode where the Simpsons visit Japan, which makes sense, and this scene is very similar to the movie. We also see Godzilla with some friends in the same episode. Godzilla himself is signing autographs when the Simpsons visit the Baimon Sci-Fi Con in Season 10. A giant Homer fights Rodan in Season 12. And in the episode Bart's Comet, Bart names his prank weather balloon Buttzilla. In Season 6, Lisa fantasizes that she's been banished to Monster Island, which first appears in Son of Godzilla from 1967. In Season 4, Kent Brockman says,
"This just in, a fistfight is in progress in downtown Springfield. Early reports indicate, and these are very preliminary, that one of the fighters is a giant lizard."
Coincidentally, in the Godzilla movie from 1998, The voice of Kent Brockman, Harry Shearer, would go on to play a news anchor who sounds just like his voice in The Simpsons. Also from Season 4, when Brockman reports on Osaka flu, his news segment features Godzilla with a hot water bottle and thermometer. A Godzilla figurine can be seen in a collectible shop in Season 8. Also in Season 8, Santos El Halper, aka Bart Simpson, buys a stack of Zoidzilla comics. In Season 12, when Bart and Milhouse take over Comic Book Guy's shop, a kid can be seen reading Bloodzilla, Vampire Dinosaur. And finally in Season 12, NSYNC let us know that the US Navy are out there every day protecting us from Godzilla.
Do we have a source on this? Uh-huh. A bunch of drunken frat boys. All right, I could use some names. I.P. Freely.
The Simpson family's greatest achievements. In Season 5, Homer is selected by NASA to go to space.
Are we there yet? I'm thirsty.
Mission Control. Request permission to sedate cargo ahead of schedule.
Permission denied.
In Season 22, Bart wins an Oscar for Best Animated Short for his creation, Angry Dad.
And for Best Animated Short, the Oscar goes to... Wait, one last moment about me. Every night, I dream that my teeth fly out of my mouth. Angry Dad.
Yes!
In Season 5, we discover that one day Lisa will be president.
Yes, I am proud to be America's first straight female president.
And maybe Lisa followed in her mother's footsteps because in Season 29, Marge becomes mayor of Springfield.
History is made. Marge Simpson is our new mayor, the first woman and the second to pee sitting down.
And in Season 11, Maggie saves Homer from drowning. 5 video games referenced in The Simpsons. In Season 10, Lisa plays a Crash Bandicoot-style game called Dash Dingo.
Foolish dingo, you must find and devour the 7 crystal babies, or spend eternity trapped in deep didgeridoo!
In The Simpsons movie, Homer plays a GTA game called Grand Theft Walrus. In Season 18, Bart and Marge play an online role-playing game similar to World of Warcraft.
Earthland Realms is a multiplayer online role-playing game.
In Season 34, Bart and Milhouse exploit a money-making glitch in a Roblox-style game called Bowblocks.
You like your new game, sweetie?
No.
Do you want to stop playing?
No.
And in Season 16, The Simpsons' front yard becomes a game of Mario.
Take him a picture with the internet mamaluka.
5 times The Simpsons poked fun at Fox. In Season 9, The Simpsons imply that Fox brainwashes you.
You are watching Fox.
We are watching Fox.
The Simpsons attack their logo in Season 5. Homer needs evidence of his alien encounter in Season 8. And when Bart asks what they'll do if they don't get it,
We'll fake it and sell it to the Fox network.
They'll buy anything.
Now, son, they do a lot of quality programming, too.
Bart donates money to a Fox telethon in Season 11.
Please call now.
Hello, Murdoch here. $10,000? You've saved my network!
Wouldn't be the first time.
And finally, in Season 11, Homer accidentally invests in Fox.
I invested in something called News Corp.
Dad, that's Fox!
Undo!
5 times The Simpsons made fun of Disney.
I'm the mascot of an evil corporation.
The Simpsons make fun of Disney's habit of suing people in Season 4.
Principal Skinner, the happiest place on Earth is a registered Disneyland copyright.
Well, gentlemen, it's just a small school carnival.
And it's heading for a great big lawsuit.
In Season 6, it's their obsession with money.
Last year it was free.
No ownership.
The Simpsons reference Walt Disney's possible dark side with this clip in Season 5.
Well, only 1 in 2 million people has what we call the evil gene. Hitler had it. Walt Disney had it.
And this clip in Season 6.
Roger Myers Sr., the gentle genius behind Itchy and Scratchy, loved and cared about almost all the peoples of the world, except in 1938, when he was criticized for his controversial cartoon, Nazi Supermen Are Our Superiors.
5 times The Simpsons travelled abroad. In Season 6, The Simpsons visit Australia when Bart is charged with fraud.
This is a knife.
That's not a knife, that's a spoon.
All right, you win.
I see you've played Knifey Spoony before.
In season 13, the Simpsons travel to Brazil to track down Lisa's pen pal.
Can get anywhere we want by taking a conga line.
Way ahead of you, Marge. My hands are on a guy's ass. Boy, this dude must work out.
In season 10, the Simpsons save up for a last-minute flight to Japan.
Welcome to Japan, folks. The local time is tomorrow.
In season 12, the Simpsons win a contest and their prize is a holiday to Tanzania.
The Simpsons are going to Africa.
Evil is coming.
And in season 15, the Simpsons visit the UK.
Dad, you rear-ended the Queen of England.
The Queen of what? Go! Go!